Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Rohde here from Queensland Rural. Just bringing a quick wrap up from Charters Towers Prime sale only here for the 2nd of July. Combined agents yarded just shy of 1,800 head today. I think it's about 1,780 head. Queensland Rural having about 1,200 of those, so a good result there for our clients lining up a great run of prime cattle right the way throughout. So there was about 800 cows here on offer today, about 400 heifers, and just over just shy of 300 bullocks there as well, and about 120 bulls. Overall, a fantastic day. So we've seen a few lifts today. I'd say that bullock job overall was probably firm. That average might have been slightly better. We just probably didn't see the tops of today's market increase, but we've certainly seen those mid-run, both bullocks, heifers and cows certainly increase there. You know, I'd say those fat heifers and those cows were probably 10 better on the average, but yeah, the top's still pretty even and on par as to last week. So jumping straight into the best of the bullocks there today, just shy of 300 cents there today for those bigger, heavier finished bullocks, which were pretty isolated in yards. A lot of cattle there today, kind of 520 to 580 kilos there in that kind of trade weight, light end bullock job there. So kind of slippery fellas, but not a big heap of those big, heavy finished bullocks there. So the better end of them, 285 to 290 for most of the day, but you slip back down into those slippery fellas, yeah, anywhere from $2.60 to $2.80 for most of those running the bullocks. So into the fat heifers today, the best of those today, some really good heifers there, plenty of shape about them there, 288 cents for the best of those, for some big, heavy, well-finished girls there, kind of out to 600 kilos. But, any of those heifers there today bumping up late, mid 400s to 500 kilos, kind of making anywhere from $2.60 to $2.70 most of the day. Those better pens kind of getting out to 75, 80 there in places as well. So jump back down those lighter end heifers there today. Obviously some only a prime sale, there wasn't any of those real light girls there, but there was some isolated pens of those kind of light number 3 heifers there. They got out to kind of $2.60, $2.70 for some better end Brahman heifers there, but a lot of those mid-range heifers, $2.40, $2.50, $2.55 there today. So jump over to the cows there today, a fantastic result there on the cows. So very strong and active bidding there from all our processors there. So all pretty active on the job. So some fair bit of weight throughout the yarding there today, which is good to see. So we've seen some great results there. Best of the cows, 270 cents, 270.2 cents there, for some really nice, well-finished, heavy kill cows there. But a lot of those better cows there today, kind of $2.50 to $2.60 in those heavyweight end. You jump back down to here kind of early 400 kilo type cows, your 420 to 450 or 60 kilo cows. They're making anywhere from $2.40 to 50. Might have got 55 or 60 for some real, if they were well covered cows, but they had plenty of cover and plenty of condition on them. But you jump back into those slippery type cows there as well that had enough cover on them to do a kill job, but could go either way, go back to the paddock. A lot of those cows there today, $2.20 to $2.30 there as well. If you got down into a store cow, big frame store cow, $1.90, got down into a little girl, they were anywhere from $1.60 to $1.70 there as well. So on to the bulls today, ladies and gentlemen. We had a couple of big heavy Chardonnay bulls that went back to the paddock, just some young, really handy size there. The market report will read $3.20 there for the tops of those, but they're returning to the paddock to do some duties with some cows. But once you get back down on those big heavy export slaughter bulls, $2.90, $2.98 I think we might have got out of. But yeah, a lot of those big slaughter bulls, $2.80, $2.85 all day. Jump back down on those mid store range bulls there, $2.50, $2.60, and you got a big store roll follow there anywhere from $1.50 to $1.80. Through those for those store conditioned bulls to go back onto a bit of feed. So that's a wrap for today's prime sale, ladies and gentlemen. If you're chasing some store cattle, make sure you come down and have a look on Friday. There's nearly 5,000 head on the books for Friday's store sale there. We've got a fantastic run of young cattle right the way out through the yard. And so if you chase some heavier feeder type blokes, they'll be here. If you want some young, fresh number 5 weaners, there's certainly be plenty on display. So make sure you come down for Friday's store sale here in Charters Towers. Thank you.